Hello everyone, my name is Jinsun Kim and I'm from University of South Carolina. The title of my talk today is a definitive demonstration that resistance switching memories are not memristors. To begin with, let me introduce the definition of the memristor. In early 1970, Dr. Chua noticed that there are 6 possible relationships among 4 fundamental circuit variables, and that there had been one missing connection between the electrical charge and the magnetic flux. He named this device defined by the relationship between the charge and the flux as a memristor. The functional relationship between the charge and the flux can be rewritten as an Ohm's law. Importantly, in this Ohm's law, the resistance is a function of charge. Also, Chua realized that the memristor has a non-volatile memory. Moreover, Dr. Chua claimed that all resistive switching memories with pinched hysteresis loops in their current voltage characteristics are memristors. However, this claim is questionable. Some researchers believe that ideal memristors are found, but the others think they have not been found. To solve this question, Dr. Pershin and Dr. Deventra suggested a simple test for memristors, whether the devices are ideal memristors or not. The point is, if the device has hysteresis current voltage behavior is a memristor, they also must satisfy the very fundamental mathematical definition that memristance must be a function of charge. This is the schematic of the setup circuit, and as you see, this measurement utilized the duality of a capacitor-memristor circuit. For any initial state of the memristor and with any form of the applied voltage, the final state must be identical to its initial state when the capacitor charge finally returns to its initial value. For example, in their study, they used a step function voltage pulse with a wide range of the amplitude. In our study, the memristor test was applied to the electrochemical metallization cell, namely ECM cell, that is representative of ReRAM devices. We in-house fabricated our own ECM cell, and here is the structure of the device. On the silicon substrate, titanium is sputtered as an adhesion layer, and ruthenium, silicon oxide, and copper are stacked as an inert electrode, oxide medium, and an active electrode, respectively. On the top of the cell, cobalt, chromium, platinum layer is sputtered to protect the copper electrode from the oxidation. Before performing the ideal memristor test, we measured the current voltage characteristics, and the results show the typical resistive switching with the pinched hysteresis loops, as you can see. According to Chua, this device is supposed to be an ideal memristor. Then we conducted the ideal memristor test using the circuit shown in the slide. With the relay closed, the capacitor is shunted and the source measure unit is directly connected to the memristor. This is where the initial state is measured. When the relay is opened, the source measure unit is connected to the capacitor, and the voltage pulse is applied to charge the capacitor and discharge. In our test, we used the triangular voltage pulse. The long enough waiting period after the applied pulse is required to ensure the capacitor to be fully discharged. After the evolution, the final state is measured with the closed relay. For the ideal memristor, with any form of the applied voltage, the final and initial state should be the same after the charge on the capacitor returns to its initial value. However, the results of our measurement with the applied voltage pulse with an amplitude of 1.0 volt do not support the ideal memristor model. The final state has a lower resistance value, which differs from the high initial state. Consequently, the device did not pass the test. The test was repeated, but the same results were observed. Therefore, we conclude that the ReRAM devices are not memristors. Moreover, because of the simplicity and affordability of the test, all claimed to be memristors should be tested with the suggested method first. Thanks for your attention. Thank you.